Welcome to the first episode of a Hicks Racing post-race interview. We just got done wrapping up the hell of a figure eight racing at Bloomfield. We have quite a lot to work with tonight here. Quite a lot to work with. First things first, we're starting with a few rookie debuts. Diesel and Ratford are both two guys that are brand new to the group, and they put on a show. Those two have showed some good signs. Diesel getting, I think, 2 or 3 second places a night, showing some pretty good signs. Rat kind of got caught up into a lot of chaos tonight with the RCR and newbie rivalry. We'll get to that later. Starting off with feature winners, newbie won the Road Cutter feature. Chase won the Blade and Gate Crasher feature, and the Crown Vic feature, I believe, also went to Chase. They're going 3 in a row. Rat Rod is going to officially join the RCR newbie rivalry due to being dragged into it due to him being mutual friends with newbie. And yeah, that was the rivalry. We were hoping that would de-escalate going into tonight. Did not de-escalate. If anything, it went more. It actually led to our first ban of the group. RCR is temporarily not suspended, but he is also kicked out of the group temporarily due to some foul language and words that were said after the race into the group. Newbie and Rat also joined the list of temporary one-race suspensions due to actions on the track and words have been spoken. And the night was a good night racing, plenty of figure eight action, and it was fun. We're going to start with our first interview of the night. Newbie, welcome to the show.
What's good, brother, man?
So, after the rivalry between you and RCR took a little escalation going into tonight, how do you feel after what has been enforced, and do you think that things were taken care of properly regarding rules of the racing group?
I respect the punishments given out. I will accept RCR's apology if he's going to do that. Moving forward, I would race him uber clean. Wouldn't even let my fender touch him. I just felt I was done wrong for the last couple of races. The way he's been racing me hasn't been appreciative. And then he put me in the wall in the second race of the night. I didn't appreciate that. So I decided to rub him the wrong way underneath caution, and I accept my punishment
All right, going now, taking it back here a little bit, winning the first race tonight in the Road Cutter feature. How talk us through how that race went and the preparations that you took in with that car, and your competition into the night with the other 5 racers.
I was a little nervous. We had a new guy, Diesel. He's super fast. Rat Rod, I raced with before. He's really fast. But I felt like I was a bald eagle up there, flying around the track. It was amazing. I had the wind beneath my car. Preparation, man. I just love this track. It's my favorite track.
Okay. One more question for you, newbie, before we go to Chase's interview here in a second. Uh, Going into tonight and knowing tomorrow's the All-Star race, how do you feel going into the All-Star race, knowing that your rival RCR won't be in it for one, and knowing how your other competition is, and 2 or 3 new people in Diesel, Rat, and Chopper going into tomorrow? And where do you think you stand at in the group as a racer compared to everyone else?
I'm really nervous to see if Corn shows up. If Corn or Ryder don't show up, I feel pretty confident about my odds. You know, they drive this track really well. The position in the group, I feel like we got a decent amount of love. Shout out to Winchester, shout out to Chase, shout out to Rat Rod, who's probably going to be joining Team No Lift. Those are my guys right there. shout out Isaiah. He used to be a part of the team. He's the owner. Respect everybody there. Tomorrow's gonna be a great night.
Okay.
Can't wait.
So, do you think that your rivalry with RCR was going to escalate the way it did tonight, and also bringing in someone else of your little mutuals into the rivalry, but also ruining other people's nights racing, like Diesel's, for example? How, what do you think you could have done differently to prevent maybe some of that?
I couldn't have got it started with him. That's on me, but that's just racing in my opinion. I feel bad, but when you get caught up, that's just the way she goes. I've been caught up in pretty much every race this season. You didn't hear me complain once. So my position, I feel like I don't complain. I race, man. The only reason I went after RCR tonight was to put me in the wall in race 2.
Okay. Well, maybe I appreciate you joining the show here and getting an interview in with us. That won't be the last interview you will have with us. I appreciate you coming in, and I will interview you tomorrow for the pre-race show ahead of the Crown Vics.
Anytime, brother man. Much appreciated. Everybody have a good rest of your night. See you boys later.
All right, Chase, welcome into the show. How do you feel after tonight? Winning not one, not two, but I think 3 races in a row after the first feature that your teammate won. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good, just knowing I have God and Winchester and Newbie on my side to help me win. But I also help them. Goes both ways.
Okay, teammate love. No, Team No Lift is a very dominant group with you, Winchester, and Newbie being the league racer. But that team seems like to be really kicking off. You got a project in there with a possible 4th and 5th team member in Rat and Potato. What's your opinion on that going in with the project racer and Potato? How does that make you feel on the standing of things?
I don't approve of Potato. Me and him been going at it for a minute. He thinks he's faster than me, bumping me, wrecking me. It's getting tiring. Uh, Rat Rod, excited for him to come in. Sounds fun to have him on our team.
Okay, so after tonight, knowing how the Newbie and RCR rivalry went, from what you've seen, how does it make you feel that rules have been actually enforced, and the possibility of your teammate being suspended for more than one race in the future if things do not calm down?
That means I'm just gonna have to step up and be the faster guy on the track.
So so we had a new racer tonight in Diesel. How does, based on what you've seen from him, what are your first impressions on the rookie? And do you think he will be a good racer going more and more into the group and leading into tomorrow's All-Star feature of the 1-hour figure 8 of the Crown Vics?
Yeah, he would be a good racer. First race, I seen he was fast. Struggled to catch up to him and then got to him. Think he got nervous when I got up to him, so I got the pass. The All Star race tomorrow, just hoping he does good and no one takes him out the race.
Okay. Well, that's it for your interview. Hopefully you have a good night, Chase, and thanks for joining the Hicks Racing League show, post-race show.
All right, have a good night.
And Diesel, the rookie, welcome to the post-race show. How do you feel tonight?
Felt good. I got a little nervous on the first 2 races, but I seemed to have caught up at the end, and I was going to get up to the top 4 once I got through the first races.
All right, now being caught up in a few unfortunate events throughout the night, overturning on this new track and also getting spun out in the first lap of one race. Being able to recover from those races, from what we've seen, finishing top three in both of those races. Talk us through what was going through your head there after being spun, and how you were able to recover from those incidents and mistakes you made into the race. How did you be able to accomplish what you did?
Well, at first, whenever I spun out and whenever I went over the edge, I didn't think down on myself. I thought I can keep up again. And sure enough, I was going to keep up.
Okay. So knowing you're a rookie and knowing how people are going to obviously, of course, look down on you, knowing you're a rookie and making, thinking you're not good or you're slow and all that. Um, how did that make you feel, knowing how good you actually did and getting a few compliments from other drivers after the race in the pits? How does it make you feel, being in the group now and so on?
Makes you feel motivated now, because now I can at least go in there and know I can actually race against these guys.
Okay. Um, so I know you're new to the group and all that, and you just found out about the newbie and RCR rivalry and how it escalated majorly tonight. What is your opinions on that? And do you think things were done correctly, regarding what happened, and if you think it was fair?
Honestly, it was just a mess, really, trying to go around them, but I just used that as another obstacle. Try to get myself up there in the races, but according to what's happening between them two, that's between them and the newbie. So I just like to stay out of it.
All right, one more final question for you, Diesel. I'm hearing possible rumors right now that you were possibly going to be asked to join Team No Lift. And if you are end up asked or possibly put in as a project racer to join the group, how does that make you feel? Might be becoming a part of a racing team here in the Hicks Racing Group.
Feel honored, actually. I mean, on the first race, getting an offer like that, why wouldn't you feel honored? It's a big privilege.
Okay. All right, that's all we got for your interview. I appreciate you joining the poster show, and I will talk to you tomorrow pre-race interview before the All-Star race. Well, have a good night, and I appreciate you joining the show.
You too, thank you.
All right, that is all we got here for the first post-race show of the Hicks Racing Group. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the pre-race show.